Yeah.
Wide receivers, KJ Osborne, you're on the team. Obviously, they went out and
Of
signed him.
course.
Kendrick Bourne coming off a torn ACL, restructured his deal, but he's still a really good player. Could be a wide receiver 3, wide receiver 2 at best. He's staying. Jalen Polk, Javon Baker, you're staying. Pop Douglas, Demario Douglas, undersized but good in the slot, you're staying. Tyquan Thornton, Juju Smith-Schuster, Kayshon Boutte, those are the final 3. Boutte's dealing with the gambling issues and all that.
That's right.
Asked if he's off the team. You didn't get a definitive yes, but I think Kayshon Boutte's the odd man out.
Yep.
Tyquan Thornton, you won't lose any money. Really, if you cut him, you'd save
Still
money, but it would be like pennies on the dollar. He's still a field stretcher.
Still
He
young.
put on weight this offseason.
Yeah.
See what he brings to the table. With Juju Smith-Schuster, if he plays this year, he'll be $10 million against the cap. If you cut him, he'll be $12 million against the cap.
Great.
So only eating $2 million. You have $54 million in cap, the most
Cut
in
him.
the NFL. You cut Juju Smith-Schuster, you don't lose anything. It's just a matter of what's the leadership like in the locker room. For Juju, I don't care if he's here or not, because what we saw with his knee, with his leg last year,
Yeah.
from training camp, you saw him, lack of a better term, with zero juice. He brought nothing to the offensive game. Pop Douglas, a 6th-round rookie out of Liberty, played better receiver than him.
Right.
So I'm fine with Juju Smith going because he doesn't really bring much to the table. But then it comes into who are the leaders in that wide receiver room? How healthy is Kendrick Bourne come week 1, and can he play? And same with Kayshon Boutte. What does he do with everything he's dealing with off the field?
Brother, I'm going to be honest with you. Even when Juju was healthy, I didn't see any explosion from
there
him.
was
His
nothing
best
there.
years with Pittsburgh, he wasn't some explosive player. And then you talk about leadership. He's not a leader. Look, if he's healthy, what am I really getting from Juju anyway? I didn't love the signing from day one, George, okay? So I'm not getting some explosive player when healthy, and he's never been a leader, ever, in his career. Now, he's not as immature as he once was, sure. I'll give you that. Someone could say, okay, he's more mature than ever, but no one's ever going to mistake Juju Smith-Schuster as some leader. I'm getting rid of him, and I thought the cap hit was going to be much worse. You just broke down the numbers. That's it. That's all I got to eat.
$2 million is all they
Get him
have to
out of
eat,
here, bro.
not
You
$20
got the
million.
money. Get him out of here.
It's a matter of what the depth is like. What does
Yeah.
his knee look like? And again, though, Juju Smith-Schuster was a free agency signing from the old regiment.
know.
So you look at his time, 11 games played.
Bro.
These numbers sound made up. Not the 11 games played. 29 receptions for 260 yards and 1 touchdown. Those are terrible numbers. Hunter Henry was better than him. Pop Douglas was better than him. Kendrick Bourne, who played only 8 games, had a better year. Zeke Elliott had more receiving yards than Juju Smith-Schuster.
There you go.
So that's how it goes.
Bro.
And what I do like, though, because we were talking solely about the wide receivers, breaking down those numbers.
Yeah.
But if you look at the pass catchers, the weapons, think about how they set up this offense. You have Hunter Henry coming back. You have Austin Hooper, who has pre-existing experience in this offense under Alex Van Pelt. Nice. Those are your tight ends. You got Jaheim Bell in the 7th round, who is an H-back, a playmaker. Go watch San Francisco 49ers and Kyle Juszczyk, a.k.a. Juice, and how they use them. That will be Jaheim Bell with the New England Patriots, and he can learn behind 2 consummate pros in Henry and Austin Hooper. And don't forget Antonio Gibson as a 3rd down back.
Yeah.
Can pass block.
Yes, he can.
Can pass catch.
Yep.
Can run routes. Didn't work as a RB1 in Washington, but you have Ramondre Stevenson. There's so many more weapons to work with right now in this offense for this year and next year. So if you lose a Juju Smith-Schuster, you certainly don't lose that many options, because how are you going to use a Jaheim Bell, who's slower but just gets open and is basically what Juju was, slower receiver, catch a ball, make plays happen after the catch. Bell is better than that at Juju Smith-Schuster at this current spot. So I wouldn't miss him at all on the Patriots.
That's all I'm saying. I would much rather have a young group of wideouts who someone's going to have to rise to the top and be the guy, be the alpha. I'd rather figure that out, George, than to have a young group of wide receivers led by Juju Smith-Schuster.
I got to say this. My favorite receiver on this team, I do love Jalen Polk's game. Smart route runner, gets open. Yes, he played off Roma Dunze, but still, he had over 1,000 receiving yards.
Productive.
Along with Jalen McMillan and Roma Dunze. Very productive, good at tracking the deep ball, comfortable over the middle. Like I said, him and Javon Baker, these are the receivers that play into Drake May's strength.
That's right.
Build the offense around Drake May. Look at the Green Bay Packers. Christian Watson, Romeo Dubs, Dontavian Wicks, Jaden Reed, Luke Musgrave.
Wow.
They have a bunch of pass catchers. Luke Musgrave being a tight end. Get a bunch of wide receiver twos. Give your quarterback options. Let them learn the system. Javon Baker, though, that's the guy they wanted Devontae Parker to be. Boundary receiver, can win on contested catches, good deep ball, not a burner, but go up and get it and just come down with the ball. Think about it like this, too. I just love his quotes. He was asked, what should Patriots fans expect? First his answer was, mentality just to kill whoever is on the other side of me. Love that in a receiver. Then he said this, just to the fans, just come to the home stadium and bring your popcorn. I make people in wheelchairs stand up. So the Patriots are getting Jesus Christ 2.0 and Javon Baker. Can make miracles happen. Just, let's learn a little better, be more sensitive to what people are going through to say stuff like that. But entertaining quote, if anything, for Javon Baker.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have much humility to his game. That's for damn sure. We'll see what he does on the football field.
That quote reads like The Onion.
Yeah, right?
I saw that. I was like, oh, that's the quote of the draft.